What's up, guys? It's Mr. Fit to Flourish, and every day we do a stocks and coffee in our Discord, and we talk about stocks plays and upcoming plays and plays from the past week. And today I just wanted to go over just that and share that with you guys. What we went over today, July 21st, 2021 or 2024, going into this week of July 22nd to July 26th, 2024. So let's take a look at what we talked about today. So this group, this Discord group is ran by myself, Mr. Fit to Flourish, as well as K5. And yeah, we wanted to welcome everyone. Everyone wants to hang out at the finish line, but no one wants to run the race. So this is basically telling the story that nobody wants to do the work and put in the work of looking at charts every day, studying fundamentals, technicals on these different stocks, and learning about economics, supply and demand. Nobody wants to put in the work, but everybody wants to make the money. But you can't make the money without putting in the work. So if you're not practicing running a mile every day, you're not going to have a fast mile, and you're not going to be the winner at the finish line. You're going to be at the beginning of the race trying to get started, but you never get started. So you got to put in the work. Okay, we have the best Discord team in the world. We have a ton of resources from real estate agents like K5, former Wall Street traders in our group, technical analysis analysts. We have credit stuff, credit education, real estate education, news, plays, watch lists every single day. We're live every single day educating and calling out huge plays. We also have masterminds in the work. We have master classes on Sundays. So a lot of good stuff. We do this stocks and coffee every Sunday. So feel free to join. The link is in the description below. So this week in review, so we had huge plays on SPY, Coin, Amazon, Microsoft, Tesla, DJT. We shorted DJT on Monday after the overextended move to the upside. We also had some of our members learn how to trade, and they were actually calling plays out on their own from what they learned. And then today we had a huge masterclass. It was about a 3-hour masterclass where we went over everything, everything stocks from nitty gritty, the beginning to the end on how to trade and all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Okay. So, looking at earnings last week. So earnings last week, TSM actually beat earnings and raised outlooks on profits. Netflix beat earnings. They gapped up after that beat to $678 before a nasty sell-off, a $40 sell-off. It was insane on Friday. And then ASML beat, but they also sold off. And then United Airlines came in line and really didn't have a significant change in their stock price. Looking at economic data from this past week, we had initial jobless claims come in higher than expected, which is good. We want to see jobless claims go up. So as unemployment goes up, then the Fed rate can come down. Okay, so that's how we kind of get a hold on inflation. Okay, so it's good for the markets, and there's already an 85% chance that rate cuts will take place in September. So that's something to be on the lookout. Upcoming this week, we have related news from upcoming and previous. So what happened with Crowd? What happened to CrowdStrike? So there was an update that they were doing with their systems, their cloud systems, and it caused a outage, okay, nationwide, and that affected airports. So even my flight from Aruba was delayed to Miami. Health insurance delays, causing a ton of delays, a ton of issues, which caused a huge sell-off in the stock. I think it was like an 11% sell-off. We're also getting this market-wide sell-off, which contributed to more of a sell-off to the CrowdStrike play. But currently what you need to do in the markets is you need to take what the market gives you. So if you're in plays and you're reaching your goals, say you're up 50 to 60% on a play and you're like, oh, should I sell? Well, you need to take what the market gives you at this point, because we're getting very, very volatile swings in the market. And then Bitcoin, what happened with Bitcoin? Bitcoin is ripping to the upside. As we speak, Bitcoin is above 67,500. And that move on Friday, July 19th, actually caused MSTR to move $200 to the upside, $220. Coin actually had a massive move to the upside as well as Mara pushing to the upside. So those stocks follow Bitcoin pretty closely, and you can really just trade those stocks off of Bitcoin. And then a look ahead this week, we have earnings, we have Tesla and Google, as well as ENPH on Tuesday. We also have Chipotle reporting, American Airlines, Coca-Cola, and AstraZeneca. So huge companies. The biggest are going to be Tesla and Google. They're really going to set the tone for the market and set the tone for earnings this season. So based on what they do, if they report a huge beat and then the stocks sell off, it'll give you an idea of what's to come in terms of earnings this third quarter. All right. And then this week, in terms of economic data, we have Tuesday existing home sales. Wednesday, we have new home sales. Thursday, we have GDP and initial jobless claims. And then Friday, we have core PCE, which is going to be huge for the Fed and their rate decision coming up in September. All right. And then we have our watch list for this week. Amazon is on watch. Okay. It's selling off pretty hard. Amazon is currently at 183.13. It has room to the downside to 173.79. MSTR, Coin, those are following Bitcoin. Bitcoin is breaking out. Look for those. SPY is on this 2-year upward trend line, or a 1-year upward trend line, I think. And it's literally tapping that trend line. Looks like it's going to make a move to the upside back to 556 before moving back down, or before going to all-time highs. We'll have to see what happens there. Microsoft is at a key point and looks like it should be making a move to the upside. And then finally, we have Nike, sold off pretty hard during earnings and is consolidating currently, should be making a move to the upside in the upcoming weeks. So yeah, that's what we had for you guys today. Any questions, drop them in the comments, but this is pretty much what our weekly Stocks and Coffee looks like. We kind of take a look at things up to come, up and coming, and then other plays in the market. Some things that we were mentioning for this week: Nvidia is sitting on this critical level, this 117 level. Looks like it should be making a move back to the upside to test 126.59. If it breaks below this level, it's cooked. All right, it's cooked. Coin, like we said, Coin is ripping to the upside right now. Coin is ripping up above 263. We can see 283 pretty quickly. And then Amazon, like I said, Amazon is in this downtrend, selling off pretty hard. It needs to reclaim 184, or else it's going to break. And if it breaks below 181.20, it's coming down to 173.87. All right. And then Carvana is another play that we're looking at. If Carvana breaks below 128, it's cooked. It's coming down to 111. All right. But it also has room above 135.25. It can move pretty quickly back to 150. All right. So just a couple plays. There's so many plays out there, but just a couple plays to be on the lookout for. Just look out for those plays. If you have any questions, like I said, drop them in the comments. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Until next time, it's Mr. Fit to Flourish. I'm out. Good morning, welcome to the Fit to Flourish podcast. Let's talk wellness, finance, and growth.